Was your Tyler back with the Simpsons movie review. I had not watched this in I don't know how long, but it was a blast going back to watch this movie again. And yeah, let's talk about it. So yeah, the Simpsons movie. It was the release date was July  21st, 2007 in Springfield. Cause get it, cause the Simpsons are in Springfield, and July 27th, 2007 in the United States. Yeah, let's get on to it. It's been a long time since I talked about the Simpsons on this channel. I talked about the two video games, uh, Hit and Run and the Simpsons game, which is ironically the same year that this movie came out. So, coincidence? I think not. Anyways, let's get to the plot of this movie. Basically, tomorrow I'll do my raw review as well live. So, anyways, let's get on to it. After finishing a concept at Lake Springfield, Green Day 3 to engage the audience in a discussion about the F-roll, but the people refuse to listen and instant throw trash at them. The podium in the lake and the band bridge crash, and then them to sink and drown during the memorial. Grandpa Simpson has a strict explanation for frustrating proposed that a disaster will befall Springfield. He said, curly tails, 1,000 eyes, trapped forever. Which, yeah. But only Marge takes it seriously, considering about the terrible state of the environment. Lisa and her new friend Colin, who later becomes her love interest, hold a smattering and confronate the town to clean up the lake. Meanwhile, following a series of dares, Homer and Bart go. We of course get the famous, why you little line from Homer. Homer and Bart go to Krusty Burger, where Homer adopted a pig to save it from being killed by Krusty the Clown. Marge emphasized that the pig is part of Grandpa's personality, warns Homer to get rid of it, but he refused. Homer, falling over the pig, making Bart now fed up when his father is careless, looks to their neighbor Ned Flanders as a father figure. Homer stores the pig feces and his own in an overflow silo, disgusting Marge. Homer attempts to deploy of it safely at Marge's square crest, but when he learns the lad's donuts is giving away their donuts for free after being shot down by health inspiration, Homer did the unthinkable, basically. To get the gateway faster, dumps the silo in the lake. Yeah, we know why Homer is not the brightest. Basically. Covering, pulling it. Moments later, a squirrel subbing into it after being crashed by the raccoon and becomes, sever and multiply when many eyes. Another part of the priority. While being on a hike, Bart and Ned notice the squirrel when it's captured by the EPA. I'm just gonna shorten it down because I don't want to fuck that name up. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Ross Cargill, head of the EPA, informs President Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, that happened in the movie. On Springfield's policy case, as a response, the president orders the federal to impose Springfield under a giant glass dome. Under a, yeah. Fully the policy when Homer's silo is discovered on live television. Most of the town's people form an angry mob and attempt to lynch the family. Escape through the sinkhole, which destroyed their house afterwards. Flee to Alaska when they tried to reset their lives. When 93 days, Springfield completely experienced its daily supplies and the town's people lost their sanity while trying to escape from the dome. And yeah, we got to mention, Mr. Burns. I compare him to Vince McMahon, basically. Greedy, doesn't care about his employees, and yeah. And cares about the money. Also, Cargill, who does not want word of his inspiration of Springfield to plot to destroy Springfield by tricking the president into, he's the main villain by the way, into ordering its demolition. The Simpsons see a television advertise featuring Tom Hanks of a new Grand Canyon, by the way, on the side of Springfield, realize that their hometown is in danger. All of their decide to save it, except for Homer, who refused to help the people who tried to kill them. A disgusted Marge leaves behind a video explaining their have no interest of returning, recover, and order their wedding video, which, causes him to run off and search them after an encounter with a mysterious Indian shaman who saves him from being eaten by a polar bear. Homer has been implying about staying to town to save himself. Meanwhile, his family captured by the EPA in Seattle and places back inside the dome after Homer fails to save them. Homer returns to Springfield as an EPA lowers a time bomb suspended by a rope, through a hole at the top of the dome. Homer enters the dome and disarrange the rope, knocking the escaping townspeople and the bomb off. Immediately shorten its countdown. Taking a motorcycle, he reunites and recalls with Bart, using the motorcycle to travel up the side of the dome. Bart throws the bomb through the hole seconds before it detonates, shattering the dome and freeing the town. Later, Cargill confronts the pair with a shotgun. Yeah, a shotgun, but that did not work. And attempts to kill them for fooling his plans, but before he could do so, Maggie knocks him out. And we never ever see him ever again. He was never seen in the seasons of The Simpsons, or after this movie, rather. by dropping a large rock on his head as Cargill is fired and arrested for his actions. The townspeople decided to forgive Homer and hail him a hero for saving Springfield from destruction. Rolling into the sunset, Homer shares a kiss with Marge, my bad, on board the motorcycle. Afterwards, the township people work to restore Springfield. They rebuild the Simpsons house out of gratitude. So yeah, this movie, Homer Simpson saved his town, and the same thing with the Simpsons Hit and Run also. And the Simpsons game where they fought God. That game is really, really tough. But yeah. This gets an A. I'm giving it an A because it's The Simpsons. And yeah. Next movie review will be the Dungeons & Dragons Honor of Thieves. Yeah. This was actually the most recent one. Yep. We're going to talk about that one next time. So yeah. Like this, comment, and subscribe to both my channels. And I'll be back for my Raw review tomorrow live. So yeah. Bye.